Oh, dear, dear, dear. Darren's new. How do, Darren?
All right, mate.
Hiya.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you okay.
Yeah, just want to know your views on conspiracy theories.
I think... Go on.
No, like 9/11.
What about it?
Do you follow the official, the terrorists went into the towers?
Well, do you?
No.
Why not?
No, because I've read quite a lot about it.
Well,
and it just doesn't.
The fact that you've read quite a lot about it doesn't tell me anything. What is it that you have read?
I've read a lot.
Yeah, you've said that. What is it you've read?
Stuff on the internet. I've read books.
Okay, you've read a lot. What have you read? Not what product have you read, but what was the information conveyed when you read it?
Well, it was an inside job.
Well, you're telling me, so I don't know. But what have you read?
I've read some books and...
Okay, well done.
On the internet, I've been following it for a while.
You've done fantastic. You've read a lot.
Yeah.
What did it say? These things that you read.
I'm just saying there's bits that don't add up.
Well, okay, so you've read a lot in a variety of ways.
Yeah.
And some bits don't add up.
Yeah.
Which bits?
There's certain bits like, did you see, I presume you saw the footage.
Yeah, you are correct in your presumption, yes.
Yeah, and could you explain firstly, how could the passport...
I can't explain any of it. You tell me.
But how could the passports be found at the bottom intact?
I've no idea.
Yeah.
So that for you means what? So that for you means what?
Well, it don't mean... I'm just saying, I think it's an inside job, but that's just one bit.
Well, if it was an inside job, the passports would still catch fire.
That's what I'm saying. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Well, what are you saying? All you've said so far is I've read a lot of books, I've read a lot of books, I've read a lot of books, I've read a lot of books. I think you said it more than that, but we'll stop then because it's tedious. And you've read a lot of internet, And then you said, how can the passports survive? And then you said, so that means it was an inside job.
Well, I'm not just saying that.
Well, you have so far.
Well, like, did you know there was three? Did you know there was 3 towers that went down?
So you tell me, I'm sure.
Yep, the 3rd tower went down.
Well, and nobody's bothered to mention that.
No.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. That's it.
No. There's a lot more.
Well, tell me about it.
Well, I believe it's an inside job.
Yeah, you said that. I was asking you for what it is that you perceive as evidence that brings you to that conclusion.
There's a lot more evidence than that.
I keep asking you what it is from all them books you've read and the internet you've read.
Yeah. It's like when George Bush was found out about it.
Yeah.
When he was in a school. Did you see the footage?
I did, yes.
Yeah. But he said he heard about the first plane as he was going into the classroom and waiting.
Okay.
Heard about, but the first plane going into the towers was never shown on TV.
The first plane was never shown?
No, it's not.
I saw it.
That's fact. The first plane going into the towers was never shown.
How do you define... Did the first plane hit that 3rd tower?
No.
Right. Well, I saw it. I saw it on telly on the day.
No, on the first one.
Yeah.
Live.
I don't know whether it was live or not because I don't have access to that.
No, because that's what George Bush was saying.
Just one sec.
Yep.
What you said was it was never shown on television. It was.
It was shown in recorded.
Oh, so it was shown on television. So that never sort of shrunk now to...
It don't add up to
that might be so, but you see, Darren, when you say... I've only been back off holiday for 2.25 hours, and I'm already saying again, when you say something, all I have to go on is what you've said.
Well...
Now, if you didn't mean to say it, I have no way of knowing that. So when you said it was never shown on television...
Well, no, I said that wrong.
I know that now, but I didn't when you were saying it.
sorry.
Okay, so it was shown on television, but the fact that Bush claimed he saw it live on television,
yeah,
because obviously the only source of information the President of the United States has is what's on the telly.
Yeah,
He has no other way of knowing things.
Well, that's another thing. When he was in the school, and if you look at the footage...
We've got back there, have we, right? Yes, I have
he's
done.
in the school. Someone comes up to him and says, basically, the...
well, we don't know what he says, do you?
Well, yeah.
Oh, you do?
The second attack...
Did you hear it?
I didn't hear it, no.
How do you know what was said then?
Well, it's at the same sort of time.
No, how do you know what was said?
Was Twin Towers.
No. Let me try the question again. How do you know? A man walked in, whispered in the President's ear.
Yeah.
How do you know what he said?
Well, I don't know what he said.
Okay, so you don't know what he said.
But I'm just saying that was...
well, a few seconds ago... You see, again, we've got this problem. I've only got what you said. A few seconds ago, you said he was told that it was the second plane going into the tower. You don't know that, do you? You don't know that, do you?
I weren't there, no.
Tell me which people know what was said at that second? Which people on Earth know what was said?
Yeah, but he has been...
Which people know? Which people know?
George Bush.
That's one. Who was the other one?
Yeah. The guy who...
So those are the two people that know. Have you spoken to either of them?
No.
Okay. So you don't know what was said, but a bloke walked in, whispered in the President's ear.
This was after the second plane hit.
That may be so. Walked in, spoke into the President's ear, and the President looked absolutely gobsmacked.
Well, he was basically been told
you don't know that. You don't know that. Man walked in, spoke into the President's ear, President looked gobsmacked. Do we agree the facts?
America's under attack.
Excuse me a sec. Darren. Can we sort the facts out and then get to your theory?
Okay.
Man walks in, whispers to the President looks gobsmacked. Do we agree that?
Well, he didn't look gobsmacked.
Okay, what was his reaction in your view? How did he look to you?
As if he was just told...
well, he had just been told something. How did he look? Did he look surprised? Did he think, oh, bloody hell, another one?
No, because after that, he had some photographs taken with him.
No, I'm asking you what you think he looked like, because I said he looked gobsmacked. You say he didn't.
I don't think that, no.
Then what do you think?
I just think he just looked carrying on as he was.
Oh, okay. Right, all right. That's okay. So tell me about the conspiracy then. Let's get to the nub of it. Let us, for the purpose of our conversation, to save me having to challenge every word you say, let us work on the basis that you have convinced me that it was let's pretend. I can cope with pretend. Let's pretend you have convinced me and everybody listening that the American government flew 3 planes, it turns out, 2 planes, one into each of the Twin Towers, and killed all those American citizens, okay? Is that what you're telling me you believe?
Yes.
Okay. Any idea why they might...
Not exactly.
Oh, no, that's not. So when you said yes, you didn't mean yes. We're back there again.
No.
What did you mean then? Let me try again. Here's the question. The answer's yes or no. Now, think hard and long before you answer, because I'm going to rely on it.
Yeah.
Fool that I am. So the United States flew 2 planes, one into each of the Twin Towers. Right. Are we accepting that? So yes or no question.
Yeah, but this other
No, whoa. That's what you're accepting happened. Is that yes or no?
Well...
Is it yes or no?
I'm just saying these other theories about the plane.
Let's just deal with them bit at a time, because look, I have trouble, Darren. I've tried talking to you, but you keep saying things, and then when I ask you change your mind. So no, let's not. We'll say yes. What are you saying? What do you believe? Do you believe that a plane flew into each of the Twin Towers? Do you believe that?
Yes.
Okay. Do you believe that the American government organised the 2 planes to fly into the towers?
not just the American.
Well, were they part of it? Were the American government in any way contributory to that event?
Yes.
Why? Why would they?
It's to justify the invasion of Iraq.
So how are we going to just? I'm using my imagination now. It doesn't get a lot of a workout. I'm in the White House, and there's a few people sitting round, and Bush is sat there thinking and chatting. You know what? I think we ought to invade. Where was it? You said, was it Iraq?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I think we want to invade Iraq, and so. Somebody in the meeting says, well, you're probably right, Mr. President, but the American public will never wear it. Okay, what should we do then? And somebody, it might not have been the president, but you know, they're all friends. And they're all right. And one of them says, how about if we kill 4,000 Americans and pretend it was terrorism and say that it was the Iraqis? What do you think? And the president says, do you know what? That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea, that. All right, tell me how it would work. And they tell him how it would work, and they spend a couple of weeks planning it and come back and say, we've got it sorted. We're going to get these 2 planes, and we're going to fly one each into the Twin Towers. We're bound to kill thousands of Americans. Then we'll say it was Iraqis, and he says, it's a go. I'm having it. I'm having it. I'll never be found out. I'm having it. No one will ever question it. I'm having it. You really think that happened?
I do.
Have you got one of them coats where the sleeves join together at the back?
It's not just that. There was a couple of other attacks. The Pentagon.
Well, so he said, well, so they said the Twin Towers, and then somebody says, well, why don't we do the Pentagon as well? Yeah, go on, do the Pentagon. Take a few soldiers out. Who needs them for fight a war? Yeah, get them out as well.
No,
come on.
Another plane attacked the Pentagon, but there was no wreckage.
Yeah. So what are you saying now? They just blew up the Pentagon. Let's blow up the Pentagon as well. Tell everybody it was a plane, and then not have a plane there. Or was the plane late and aborted? Yeah. They've already blown it up. Well, I'm not bloody landing then. I'm going home. I'm taking it home. And you think that happened?
Yes, I do.
You think there was a meeting at the White House?
It's not just me. There's a lot.
I know it's not just you. Don't worry. By Godfather, it's not just you. By heck, I know that all right. They're not all locked up either. But so you think a meeting took place in the White House?
No, I'm not saying with the American government. It goes higher than that.
Higher than the government?
Yep.
Who's higher than the government?
The elites.
The elite?
Yep.
The elite?
The hidden hand.
The hidden hand?
Yep.
Last time I had an hidden hand, it was scratching me arse. How do, Ian?
All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Is life pointless? Does that mean it's a bit of a quiz?
It's a bit of a what?
A quiz.
A quiz?